Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am the Inconsequential Runner, and this is a little bit different. I haven't seen a video like this before, and it's about saying goodbye to a pair of shoes that I love. Now, it's not about just saying goodbye to them. There'll be times, I know, in about 5 or 10 years time, I'll reminisce about some of the shoes that I wore 5 or 10 years before. So I was thinking, well, I don't want to hold on to them because they get to a point where they've still got life left in them, but I'm kind of done with them. So I like to donate them to someone else, but I also want to catalog them. So I've got some photos or something I can sort of remember. Oh yeah, I remember those pair of shoes. But the thought occurred to me that, well, why don't I make a video out of them? So rather than keep photos, I can just refer back to the video. And the shoe I'm saying goodbye to is my Nike Streakfly. It's been great. I've got 450 kilometers out of it. You can still see, this is probably where the most wear occurs, right on my lateral and medial side of my heel. Well, it's usually one rather than the other. And for me, it's the lateral. It's down here on the outside. Whoops, sorry. No, that's my lateral side there. There's my medial, closer to the middle, my lateral side there. But you can see that there's still quite a bit, even after 450 kilometers. If you're talking miles, you're probably talking about 290 miles. Still some really good tread there. The only point it's really worn is just up here, just on the toe off, just before you're about to kick off. Something else that I just noticed literally the other day, you can see some of the paint is given away there, is some of the glue. Where is it? Is it just there? Yeah. Some of the glue, there we go, there it is, has given way. Now what I can say is, I'm not going back to Nike for that. There we go, and there too, just a tint, it's just given away. The midsole's come away from the upper. I'm not going back to Nike for that. It hasn't changed the performance of the shoe. These things I've given an absolute thrashing. So yeah, and they're good enough for someone else to wear. So I'm going to, I donate them. I donate them to people who can't afford shoes and need a pair of shoes. Someone's going to come in with a real winner here. Now, how did I use this shoe? Love the colorway too. Absolutely, always loved the colorway of this one. How did I use the shoe? I wore it in one race. I call it a race, it's park run. But you know, when you're in park run, usually there's someone in front of you and there's someone behind you. And the person behind you is chasing you down. And the person in front of you, you're trying to chase down. So park run for us as runners is a race, right? Anyway, so I've only worn it for one park run. I did get my PB in it. If you want to know what that is, it was 17 minutes 58. Still got to beat that. I'll beat that. I'll get there. I'm going okay. So one race, park run, but the rest I used it for training sessions, for tempo, short tempos. So anything 400 meters, 30 seconds to 400 meters. Oh, I love these things. I love how soft they are underfoot. But not super soft. It's nowhere near like an Invincible. ZoomX foam, but for the short stack height, it gives you a lot of cushion, but you still get some road feel, and I love that. So I can sort of feel the road, but my feet is protected. My feet are protected, my foot is protected, all at the same time. So anyway, I'm saying goodbye to these. Now, you know I've just waxed lyrical about it. Love them, love the Zoomfly. So of course I'm not saying goodbye to these, or I wasn't going to until these turned up. So my new pair that came through on special at the moment at Nike. So feel free to go and grab those. Hey, also in terms of the glue giving way, these are a size 10 US. These are 9.5. These ended up being probably a little bit small for me. So who's not to say some of the glue gave way because the shoe was too small? That would mean it's not a Nike thing. It just means it's a me thing. My foot was the wrong size for the shoe. Probably putting strains on it in a way it shouldn't do. Anyway, I've got good value for money out of it, and it still works. So I'm not going to send it back. And that's sometimes a bit of an environmental catastrophe. Look, Nike has a great return policy. Just don't take advantage of it. That's all I'm saying. Let's be fair about these things. And if your shoe's not that bad, you know, a bit of glue's given away, but it works. You haven't noticed it. Just run in it. Okay, there's my new ones. Took them out today. Oh, see, bit of dirt on it. Proof. Love them. Okay, that is me saying goodbye to this pair of the Nike Zoomfly. So thanks, shoe. You've been really good. Enjoyed it. Okay, so as I start to retire my shoes, I'm going to make short, sharp videos on them. So I've got my own catalogue of shoes I've said goodbye to. All right. That's it. Take care, everybody. See you out. See you out on the road or the trails. Bye.